British Columbia-based Hyperstealth Biotechnology has developed a technique called quantum stealth, which is a type of camouflage that bends light around the wearer of an object to create the illusion of invisibility. Hyperstealth is a Canadian camouflage design company. They work closely with the Canadian military, which has over 2 million military-issued uniforms and over 3,000 vehicles and fighter jets. Hyperstealth are not the only ones who have developed this technology. A team of scientists at Purdue University in Indiana has shown that it can hide events in the path of a continuous light beam by having several holes in time. Researchers were able to cloak nearly half the data put in the beam's path, which they would otherwise be able to detect. The study was published in the journal Nature. If we part the water so it doesn't see the dam popping up and down, it isn't disturbed, and afterwards we can put the water back together so it looks like a nice calm river again. That's how we control the flow of the light. We're pushing it forward and backwards in time, so it avoids events that would otherwise disturb it. Two researchers from the University of Toronto have also created and tested a new type of active invisibility cloak that can hide objects over a wide range of frequencies. It's very simple. Instead of surrounding what you're trying to clock with a thick metamaterial shell, we surround it with one layer of tiny antennas, and this layer radiates back a field that cancels the reflections from the object. Another breakthrough occurred in China in late 2013, where Chinese scientists were able to make both a fish and cat invisible by bending light around the animals. The Independent Post in the UK reported that anonymous researchers working at Nanjing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics told the Post that he had been contracted to develop full invisibility technology for hypersonic jets, saying, "We are invisible people studying invisible technology." Many scientists have said that a full-out Harry Potter-style invisibility cloak is essentially impossible, but it turns out that they might just be wrong. This type of technology is really cool, but with regards to the military aspect, more and more people around the world are starting to see that a military is really unnecessary. The United States, for example, continues to spend trillions into the military for the sake of national security. It's become evidently clear that nations do not face the threats that are portrayed on television, that many of these threats, like terrorism, are largely manufactured. Again, it's unfortunate that scientific discoveries lay in the hands of the Department of Defense. Both Kennedy and Eisenhower tried to warn us about the military-industrial complex and the rise of misplaced power. You can read more about that here. Today, science is largely developed for defense purposes, instead of being developed with the intent to benefit all of humanity.
Hello. Did you know that the exact recipes for developing miraculous, physical psychic abilities like telekinesis, teleportation, radical healing, materialization and many others have been known for thousands of years? Ancient texts from India give the exact methods to develop these skills, but these conventional methods take years, even decades of meditation and grueling dedication to master. Fortunately, a remarkable new training method has been discovered that can awaken these dormant powers that you already possess much sooner, and with far less effort than you can imagine. Learn to make honest-to-goodness, physical miracles with your mind power alone. Let Miracle Mastery take you by the hand and lead you through the step-by-step exercises that will get you there. See the link in the description to visit the All Things Psychic website so you can learn more about Miracle Mastery right now.